And what we're doing now is the homeowner here feels like the softener is not working as well. So we're gonna test it out and then run through the regen. If it's not working correctly, normally it's just that it's not regenning correctly. So that's what we wanna check for to make sure that it's always as soft as possible. So that's what we're gonna look at right now. So right now you can manually get your system to go through the regen. Normally it does it at 2 a.m. in the morning, you know, every 7 to 10 days or depending on your usage. We're gonna manually push it, so we're gonna hold down the regen button. And we're just gonna pay attention to it and make sure it sounds correctly. So we're gonna go through the first stage. So for the first one, for the first 3 minutes and 50 seconds, it's gonna fill up the salt tank. So right now the salt, the water level is gonna be about like an inch from the bottom. For the next 3 minutes, it's gonna move up. And after 3.5 minutes, it's gonna get up probably to about right here, about 60, 65% high. It's gonna stop there. So I'm gonna just fast forward, okay? I'm gonna hit regen again. It sounds like it's working correctly. And normally right here, what you wanna look for, since it's filling up, you open up this little white canister and just take a look to make sure you see the water moving. See if you can zoom in there. See if you can see the water in there. Yeah? You should see the water moving around, and that's a sign that the water is filling up, so that's what you look for. So we'll go to the next one. And then for 120 minutes, for 2 hours, it just hangs out. It wants to soak up as much salt as it can into the water. After those 2 hours of getting as much brine liquid or that sodium ions, then it does an 8-minute backwash. So for 8 minutes, anything that's in here is gonna go in reverse. So this catches a lot of sediment and it catches dirt. So it's gonna actually backwash it and kick all that out. 8-minute backwash, we're gonna fast forward. After it kicks everything out, all that dirt that's on top, it kicks everything out. Then what it's gonna do, once it cleans the top part out, is it's gonna pick up all this water now. And for the next hour, it's gonna pick up that water slowly and let it drip into the system. And that water is full of that salt, and that salt is what releases the calcium. So now that water is going to be slowly going through, penetrating through all the resin. It's going to release that calcium. It's going to do that for about an hour. And after that 1 hour, the water should be, you know, towards the top end. It's going to go back to the bottom. It's going to remain about an inch from the bottom, the water. Again, these are specific with Puronics units. So we're going to fast forward that. Let's just pretend it's been an hour. It's been soaking up the water. Now it's going to do another backwash because it's salty. This tank is salty. You don't want that water in there. So now we're gonna get that salt out. So it's gonna do a backwash for 8 minutes. Get everything out. We're gonna fast forward. And then the second to last stage is a rinse. So now that we got that salt out, now we're gonna do a rinse and just get all that water through. During the backwash and the rinse, everything's going to the drain. Nothing's going into the house, and the drain here is connected somewhere to the drain. So that's the rinse going forward. And then the very last stage is fill. And it's gonna fill up the brine tank with 5 seconds worth of water, which is gonna leave it, you know, right around the 2-inch mark. Everything sounds correctly, kind of sounds like a vacuum when it's working. And then after it fills, it stops. And during this regen cycle, the system is on like a bypass, let's say. You're not physically bypassed, but it is bypassed because the system, when it's cleaning, you're getting normal city water. That's why it cleans at 2 in the morning, so that, you know, if someone's taking a shower, they're not gonna feel that hard water. All right, that's it.